Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everybody. Thanks for coming by. We're inside of our
Hello.
Corolla today because we're in the desert and it's severely, severely windy.
Very
So,
windy.
we've been doing it by way of Roy and Becky's
Starlight.
Starlink, which we still are. And this whole winter series that we're going to call it here is sponsored by them. But we're outside in the Corolla, just outside, because in their tent it'd be too loud, too windy, too noisy, and all of that. So here we are. We're in the front of the Corolla in the desert and the wind is cranking. The wind's been cranking here for 4 days straight, pretty much on and off. Yeah, a little bit, but man, we actually experienced our first, I guess you could call it a sandstorm because there's the whole mountain range off here to the west, too, right? And we couldn't even see it.
No, it's been crazy.
Couldn't even see it. It's
Been
crazy.
real
So,
crazy.
yeah, so it's been windy. And Bob, to answer your question, we had one night that was 31, so we got you beat by a little bit. But basically, we've been waking up in the low 40s.
So hello, Devil Dog. Hoorah. And Steve's on his way to get a new battery for the Jeep. Oh, no. And RVing with G. Hi, G.
A friend with
Next door
RV with G.
neighbor. Lucky Dog, Bob. Thank you so much for joining us. Diane Phoenix. Nice to see you as well.
We just love it when you guys come by. I mean, we know you probably got something else you could do besides be with us, and we thank you for being with us. So,
Diane said, "Drive safely, Steve. No getting pushed off the road by a gust of hot air." I like
right?
that one. That was a good. That's a good one, Diane. I like that one.
It's been windy though, folks. You know, seriously windy. Last night I noticed it was very very windy, and it was kind of coming from the northwest, and I didn't notice a whole lot of tractor and trailer trucks going down 95 last night. So I assume it was blowing them around pretty good. So it was crazy. Creekside Maples, welcome.
Hello, guys.
How are you,
Roy and Becky just popped in.
Roy and Becky?
So hello, Roy and Becky, and
How are you guys?
Lorna McKenzie down here. We got to say hi to
Hey,
you.
Lorna.
It's so nice for Creekside Maples to stop by. Our good friends.
I wish we could visit Lorna, but there's no way we're going to be.
Right.
We're not going to be going over
We're hoping to
there.
get to see Creekside Maples though. Maybe we can get out to see Tony and Joni at some point. That
Well,
would be
we are
fun.
making an early run next year, so maybe
Yeah, we
we
might
could
be able to
swoop
fit
up
them
there
in.
quick, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Tim and Crystal and Gracie, hello guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Tony and Joni, we are in Quartzsite, Arizona, and we are sitting outside. We're in our car because it's so windy today, and we usually do it from Roy and Becky's tent, but it's just so windy today that we're sitting in the car.
You wouldn't have been able to hear us. The tent, the wind's cranking. So yeah, it's been miserable here. Windy, miserable, not miserable, but windy, miserable here.
Hello, Miss Melanie. Yes, we are in the car today because it's so windy that we usually do it in Roy's tent, but Roy, it's just so windy that you're not really even supposed to have the panels on the tent because it'll knock it down. So we decided to do it inside the car. So that's why we're in the car today.
So we're still using their Starlink. We want to thank both Roy and Becky for that, and we're just outside of the Starlink, but sitting in our Corolla. Yeah.
Roy said the RV is rocking like a boat. Yeah, it's crazy windy. I mean, it's not even as bad as it's been. It's been 40-mile-an-hour winds the last couple of days. It's been crazy.
One day, what was it? Not yesterday, Sue, but the day before, when it was really bad all day.
Yeah, like 2 days ago. I think Thursday was the worst day, and then Friday was pretty bad.
We experienced. I mean, I'm sure that they get worse, but we experienced our first dust storm. You couldn't see the mountain ranges. You could see the traffic on 95, but it was like looking through thick fog. You couldn't see, more than a wash away from here, right? So it was crazy, yeah.
Right.
Anyways, yeah, it was.
And Devil Dog said it's. I think it's funny how huge Spike is and little Gracie is.
I know, it is.
And then he went on to say that Spike took after his mama and Gracie took after her dad because Red, the dad of these babies, is tiny. He's like little. Gracie's actually, I want to say Gracie's probably bigger than him. Wouldn't you think? And Mama Gracie she's a good sized girl. But yeah, they definitely took after Mama and Dad.
Yeah, I mean,
and they both know how to bite legs. So I just want you to know that Mama Gracie has her influence on them for sure.
When they chase each other, they actually bite each other's legs, and then they'll turn around, and the other guy will chase, and they'll bite those legs. So yeah, it's something that they do regularly. It's hilarious. It is.
It's just so much fun.
It's fun to
Sam
watch.
Gloves popped in. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Windy lies. Yeah, we're telling windy lies. Jim says.
Windy lies. It's been cranking. It's been.
No, we haven't gotten any smoke, thankfully, from California.
No, not that
terrible
we know
fires,
of. I mean,
but we haven't yet. I guess maybe it could be coming, but it's so windy that it's blowing right by us.
And if
it's so windy,
and if it's up real high and it's going by, it might look like clouds, but we haven't smelled any, right, Sue? I haven't smelled any
No,
smoke
no smoke,
other than
thank God.
campfires
Yeah,
every night. You can
yeah.
smell that.
The Bud Files, hello, how are you today? Lots of hot air in the queue for sure. Yes, there's lots of hot air going around here.
For sure.
Uh,
There's lots of kites flying out here too. Yeah,
I told
I've noticed that, Becky or Roy or whoever commented there, yeah,
there are lots of
you look
kites.
out, you'll see a kite around, pretty much
Yeah.
all the RV, the tent itself is not open, but the RV, to buy an RV place has been open all week, and they have anything and everything you could possibly ever want in an RV, from a V van all the way up to the most expensive A rig that you could possibly have, and everything in between, huh? So it's
I
amazing.
know, it's
We
crazy.
we took kind of a ride through, and
I wanna go
me
look,
and
but
Tim from CRVU, we took a ride through, and it's amazing.
hello, Big Matt. Big Matt came in. Nice to see you. And, Tony says his gluten problem has improved tremendously. Awesome,
Yay,
Tony.
that's good.
I mean, once you get that down, it's not that big a deal.
No.
You get used to it, and, there's a lot of good food out there now, so and with Joni being a good cook, she can cook you anything that you don't already have on the store shelf, she can make for you.
August West, welcome. I don't believe we have heard
No,
from that channel
hello.
before.
Nice to
Welcome and welcome aboard. And
Yes, howdy from Virginia.
we hope you like being with us all. We're just a bunch of friendly people. This is a nice, fun, clean place. It's a
It's a
fun.
great bunch of people.
It's just a fun place to have fun.
And
And
did you see what Bob said? "Hey, Merton, I drove by Volusia County Speedway today."
hey,
That's the next place he wants to go
that's
to.
right.
He wants to
Well, Five Flag Speedway first on the way to see Bob.
But he wants to go there
But
with Bob when we get there to
yeah,
Florida, so
yeah,
he's hoping for that. If we can get there on the right day and
yeah.
all the right things fall into line, that's
So
what his hope is.
we don't have a pen, so can somebody write down August West so we can check out the channel?
Oh, I have my phone.
Yeah, oh, Sue has her phone.
Um,
Everybody check out August West channel.
they arrested 10
please.
looters around the LA fires. I mean, what is wrong with people? Why do they want to go and hit people when they're down? It's very sad.
I don't know, the world is a crazy place. People are just, my grandfather always said it takes all kinds, but there are some kinds that we could do without. So that's all I can say, right? I mean, anyways, on that note,
Right?
yeah,
So let's get going.
we no political discussions or whatever. Yeah, just it's
Oh, there were already race cars showing up, getting ready for the speedway season. Oh boy.
yeah, I'll bet so, right? I mean, it's coming up. Everybody's testing. Everybody's getting their teams together. They're getting their paint jobs and their sponsors and all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
yeah, here it comes. Be right around the corner now. The way time flies. Another week has gone by since we did our last live. It seems like what? So 12
Like
hours. I'm not
yesterday.
even lying when
It's
I say it seems
crazy.
like one day. It's just
Crazy.
I don't get it.
Miss Melanie wants to know how my egg rolls turned out. So I'm really excited because Gracie from CRVU is going to teach me how to make egg rolls. But we haven't done them yet, Mel. So we picked up the stuff yesterday. So we'll probably do them one day next week. I got to get together with Gracie, and she's going to teach me how to do it. So I'm very excited about that. And she's willing to let me tape it too. So we'll get to tape it and show you guys how we made out.
And Roy says that they just did some ARCA testing down there. Yeah, so that's the first race of the year, really, is the ARCA race. And,
Yeah.
so they're starting to test. So here it comes,
Hello, Rick. How are you today? Cooking with Rick. Always fun to have you join us.
Hi. The second week in a row, we're honored. We're very honored. Thank you.
Tragedy brings out the best and the worst in people. So true, Tony, isn't it? Sometimes the worst is so sad.
Yep.
Yes, August West, you're right, Eddie. August West is a new channel for us.
Gracie
Oh,
is-
no. Oh, a totally new channel. No subscribers or videos yet. So
Oh,
totally
wow.
new.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
All right, so let's
We'll
be
be our
the
first. Yeah,
let's be the
our
first subscribers, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go on over there. What did Tim say? Gracie is looking forward to it.
Oh,
I must have missed a conversation somewhere.
because Mel asked about the egg rolls.
Oh. So tomorrow I'm getting together with a bunch of YouTubers, and we're going to head out to Slab City, California, and do a drive-through and check it out. And kind of excited about it. So.
Oh, they might not be a content creator, is what Devil Dog says. Devil Dog's checking them out for us. Let us know. Let us know, Eddie. He's on it.
So it's going to be Boxman D, Tim from CRVU, Dirk from what's his channel too? Oh my God, I can't remember it now.
Dirk. Oh geez.
Tina the Outsider, Captain Jack, Scrapper.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I don't
Tanya.
know if Tim from More Bang from My Bucks is going. Sonia from
Tanya.
I'm sorry, Tanya from Roll with Us. She just changed the name of her channel to Roll with Us. And so it should be fun. We're going to head out there. It's about 120 miles from here.
Please do, Eddie. Drop the link for us. That's awesome. They had not even begun yet. All right. Well, now they're beginning. So everyone check them out.
Yeah, we'll be nowhere near the fires, Mel. Dirk 10 Hoff. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you.
I knew it was Dirk 10. I just
could
couldn't
not
remember the
I knew it was Dirk 10 too, but I couldn't remember the
really
Hoff
nice
part.
man.
You can't kind of blame me for that, I guess. Us. Well, you can.
We're crazy old people. What can we say?
Whatever.
We actually met Dirk, come to find out. What? Didn't officially meet him, but saw him. He met him, but I never officially met him at Michigan last year. And, you know, we had said hi and stuff like that, but we never really officially introduced ourselves. And then he did a song. And when he did the song, he's like, wow, you're a really good singer. And he said to me afterward, you know, the man that was kind of bald, he said I was a good singer. And so then when we met him yesterday, I was like, yeah, it's you. So we actually met him a year ago and didn't even realize we had met him. So small world, but a very nice man.
Yay. So August West just got our first subscriber. Let's everybody that's here just go over and give her a sub. Let's before we leave, just go over and click on the sub. And we can check her out later and tag her and make it stick. Hey, Roy and Becky's her second sub. Yay! We love that. We really do. Thanks, guys.
And they're big
channel
YouTubers, so
they're legends.
Check them out as well.
Yeah, Roy and Becky are legends, YouTube legends.
And they're fun people to hang out with.
Anybody you talk to, they've heard of or know personally, Roy or Becky, one or the other.
Did you? And he said, everyone send Merton Reese's peanut butter cups. He loves them. You will be one of his favorites if you do.
You want a sub from me? Send me a peanut butter cup. One, that's all it takes. I'm just kidding. Thanks.
It's been weeks since I've been able to get out on the e-bike because it's been so cold. Oh, coldest winter in Florida I can remember. Wow. Third sub, yay.
Yay, there we go.
Thank you, Diane.
There we go.
We'll get you going. Oh, then that means CRV's fourth. Or I was going to fight Diane for it. So you're up to 4 anyway. So bottom line, that's awesome.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. No, Tim, you're the 4th.
The black stuff's coming off the steering wheel.
The 4th be with you.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have these black stains on my hands. We couldn't figure out where they came from. They're coming off the steering wheel. And that's probably because there's so much dust on it that when your hands touch it, there's dust on everything here. Everything.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It goes through your clothes.
It's crazy.
It goes in anything you own. There'll be a film of dust on it. That's how dusty it's been. With all the wind, especially, it's really kicked it up.
Roy says he'll settle for a jar of peanut butter and a Hershey bar.
And a Hershey bar. Hey, it's the same thing, dude. It's probably actually better. That's not a bad idea.
Diane wants Tim to put his dukes up. It's been down to minus 16 there in Canada. Oh my.
Tim said, whoa. No, I concede. I'm fourth. Papa Smurf, welcome.
Papa Smurf, hello.
Carol Walters.
Hello, Miss Carol.
Hey, Carol, how are you? Thanks for stopping.
Carol, always welcome over here. One of our first fans.
Yep. Not the first sub, but
one of our first.
One of our most loyal, for sure.
That's for sure.
It's a toss-up between her and Lorna McKenzie, because I swear Lorna McKenzie's been here since the beginning, pretty much, too.
We hit 32 for the high yesterday. First time above freezing all year. Ooh. Carol got snow yesterday, too.
Yeah, in Carolina, they don't get a lot of it.
And I heard that Miss Melanie got snow at home.
Yeah, last night, Mel, did you get snow?
I talked to my aunt, and she said that you guys got an inch of snow yesterday. I'm assuming you did, but you never know. My aunt's about 30 minutes from where Mel lives, so I'm sure it could have been.
28 degrees at Mel's.
I can't wait to meet everyone at Q. Oh, you're coming out to Q. I'm on my way from the high Appalachian Mountains, loving the community. Oh, well, make sure you come by and visit us. Make sure you let us know. Send us an email and when you'll be around. We'd love to meet you.
Yes, absolutely.
We are already here in Quartzsite. 28 degrees in Massachusetts. Oh, boy. It's much warmer here. It's a little chill with the wind, but it's still definitely warmer than it is in Massachusetts. That's why we're here, right?
Devil Dog says he's just chopped liver. What does that mean? No, sir, you are not just chopped liver.
Oh, I'm just chopped liver. It's been a long time since you gave him a peanut butter cup. What can we say, Eddie? Eddie will always be tops of in our list because he's grandpa to the puppies. So without him, we wouldn't have these wonderful babies that we love. They are our life.
He's another guy who's helped us a lot as far as
as
our channel and stuff like that. And
And
You
he'll
know,
teach you anything. He's a
and
great
you
guy.
ask him, he'll give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah.
He's
He
a
will teach you anything.
nice guy, and he has a wonderful wife and a wonderful son, and we get to spend what 2 weeks plus with them. And we're going to
Yeah,
be
we stay with
doing.
him.
We're going to
Yeah,
be stopping by there
we're
again,
stopping by
Eddie.
to
We're
visit.
stopping by here in another. Well, sooner than you'd think. Probably a month and a half or so. We'll be running through there.
And Devil Dog is having a Texas meetup. Operation Rendezvous is 3. He's calling it, and that is April. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, Eddie. April 7th, I believe. April 7th through the 10th. I believe Eddie put the right dates out if I'm wrong. And it's a really great bunch of people. We wish we could go, but unfortunately, he has to be back to work
Yeah,
early
there's no
this
way
year.
I can't
So
be there and back at work on
on
time.
time. So unfortunately, we're not going to make it. We were really looking forward to it, though. We so want to get the puppies together with their sisters, which is Belt Loop's babies. So we so want to get them together. So we're hoping that when we go to visit, because we'll be going to visit probably early March, we're going to go by and visit them. So we're hoping that Belt Loop, I keep bugging them. So keep bugging Belt Loop, Devil Dog. Tell them we want them to come because we want the puppies to see. Yeah, we know how hard that is for you to bug Belt Loop. We want to have them. We want to get the puppies together. We want to see how much they, get to see each other. They haven't seen each other since they were babies and left each other.
It seems like the whole country is cold, so right? I mean, everybody is giving us cold temperatures. It's cold in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's 38. That's cold for that section right now in the middle of the day. And then you got Melanie. She's below freezing and been below freezing for a good portion of the last week. Up where our home base is.
Melanie said that she did get about an inch, but most of it melted from the sun today.
That's the perfect kind of snow.
Nice. Yes, you see it it doesn't get dirty and yucky, and it's going again.
And an inch, as long as there's no ice under it, you can drive in it. You can go wherever you want.
Devil says we can come anytime. Awesome. Yes, under 17 inches of white death. Oh, yuck. Oof. 11th through the 13th, so I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, there you go.
Only a few days. 11th through the 13th is a Texas meetup. So you guys, if anybody's in that area, go by, and meeting Devil Dog's fun, and Belt Loop's a fun guy, and then you got to meet Big Matt goes, and the Patford's homestead. It was another
Texas Y'all. Being Texas Y'all.
Something like that. I don't think you got that right, no.
Anyways, there's a bunch of
Eddie. What's your Army friend's correct name? I know we're not getting it right.
And Linda Barker's here.
Snow belongs in a cup top with fruity flavor. You're so true. Hello, Linda. How are you? Better have a huge cup, Roy, of snow. Yeah, I bet. Snow cone does sound yummy. It certainly does. It's 51 degrees there right now. Oh, that's pretty nice over in Texas. What's the weather going to be when we get there in March, Eddie? Is it going to be still warm at that point?
It should be warm, I hope.
It's 39 right now. Diane says. Oh, there's the puppies. Say hi, everybody. Hi, babies. You see everybody? Can you see yourselves?
They're wondering who are we talking to. The last time we did a live from the car was in California about a year ago, actually.
And they went with us yet.
A little over a year ago. Yeah. We didn't even have them. So
yeah, there's the babies.
Meanwhile, normally when we're doing lives, they're off in their cage or something. But right now they're with us, and they're wondering who are they talking to. I don't see anybody.
Oh, Carol got 2 inches of snow, which is a lot for North Carolina, northeast of Houston in Huffman, Texas. That's yeah. It will be peaceful. Oh, Peaceful Des is coming this year. Oh, I've been dying to meet her. Lazy Days Ahead this year is coming. Oh, see, you sure you don't have to go to work?
I'm sure.
Maybe you can go a week later. We only need a week to get home from there.
Yeah.
Call them up and talk to them.
It's long. I ain't driving that.
Yes,
much.
Gracie was on the left, and well, actually we're backwards. So, yeah. The big-headed one is Spike.
Yeah, the big-headed one is Spike.
And the little one is Gracie, for sure.
I never really thought about how...
Boyce and Nina. Rooted in Texas. That's what it is.
I never really thought about how...
Thank you, Eddie.
I never really thought about how big Spike's head is until Eddie mentioned it in a comment on one of our videos. We put up a dog grooming video. We did their nails, we did their teeth, and we did their ears and stuff. So, but he said, "Oh, I can't get over the size of your head." Yes, I do. I go back to work in April. I work April through, if the plans go the way we're planning, the end of August. And September 1st, we're going to head out and do Idaho, Washington, and Oregon quickly, just a tour through those states for a couple of weeks. And then we're going to head to Quartzsite. And then after that, we have really nothing no states that are on our bucket list that we really need or
Besides
want to
Hawaii, but
see.
we can't drive
And
there.
we
So
have to fly there, and we'd have to take a boat there. And we can't
right.
drive there, so we probably never will make it there.
Roy says, "Wait, did the wind just stop? What do we do now?" It's starting again, so it was just for a minute. Hello, Tony. How are you? Stone Wolf, nice to see you. Drive fast, LOL. That's what we gotta do, he says. That way we can get back.
This is my buddy Tony. We just saw him day before yesterday or the day before that. I'm not sure the way
Right.
time flies. He stopped in for a little while. He was off rock hunting, however you want to put it. Him and his big dog Huck.
Yes, Tony, he did go back to work in the summer. He's working. Last year it was May through October. This year it's going to be April through September.
And like I said, we're going to be
Right.
leaving like probably in August though, because we're going to do
beginning of September. Right.
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 So we're gonna use September and the first week of October to do those 3 states to try to get it all figured out, and then we're gonna come to Quartzsite. Then after that, years after that, we're only coming to Quartzsite and stuff. We're not going anywhere else. We have nothing on our bucket list.
That's right. T Rock Vittles, we met him, but we didn't meet Ralph last year. Ralph's coming.
Vittles,
Ralph's Webb's Web is coming this year too from Georgia.
Oh.
Nice. Few people we haven't. That's the only one we haven't met so far. Tasha Triple. Oh, Threat Firearms. Oh, she's really nice. I've never met her either. Oh, so see, you got some people coming out. Oh, now you got to make me want to come. I'll have to talk to him, Eddie, see if we can work it out. Between 50 and 100 people, probably. Awesome.
That's good.
Homestead in the Wood with D. Oh, I'd love to meet her too. Neat. Oh boy, all kinds of cool people. Tony will never come down here. You never know. He might. You might be maybe right this year, Eddie.
Eddie, grab stickers for us if we're not there. Grab stickers from those people because we like to collect stickers.
Uh-oh, Carol said the roads are starting to ice up and get slick. Oh no.
Oh wow. Creekside Maples is going to be in Oregon in August into September.
Yeah, because they're going on the cruise this year.
Oh,
that's the big cruise this year. So the cruise is going out of Oregon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's a big deal. So I guess you guys are looking forward to that. That's in August this year.
Wow.
In fact, we were hoping we were going to get to meet all of you guys in August, but it's August, and of course he's working the summer. So I kind of was hoping that we could, maybe meet up somewhere, but that's not going to work. No. So he don't like Texas. I will be up there next week, hopefully to do some Jeep runs, Martin. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, he's been looking forward to that.
Yes, sir. I am looking forward to that.
Oh, Tony and Joni used to travel all over Texas, so you know all around that area, huh?
Texas is, they say,
it's a gorgeous state.
It's a beautiful state. It really is. And the thing is they say, from what I've read in several different places and seen, Texas, you could go to Texas and spend 6 months traveling around and not see everything, because it's the furthest distance across that state is about 1,000 miles, or maybe a little over 1,000 miles alone. Out of a 2,700-mile trip home for us, 1,000 miles of it.
It was 3 days, 3 days straight of driving to get through from one end of well, I don't know, from whatever end we went down 10, I think, right?
Right into where the sliver goes from Nevada into Texas. And then we went out the little sliver in Louisiana. So we went for
good part
pretty much the extreme of from one end to the other, at least, west to east. And it was 1,000+ miles. It was crazy. Right. But it's beautiful. It's got everything. It's got the high desert. It's got canyons. It's got mountains. It's got plains. Yep. Beautiful green lush. It's got tropical down in the closer you get to Houston and south, it's like tropical. Very, very cool.
Diane said her roads were all clear and dry for that much snow. That's amazing. And Tony and Jody said they spent 3 winters in Florida. Wow. Took us 6 days to get across Texas, Roy and Becky said. Wow. You have Eddie there, LOL. What more do they need in Texas with Eddie? 9 years in Missouri. Wow, you guys have traveled a lot. I knew you guys traveled all around. They did a traveling ministry. So I knew you traveled around, but wow, 9 years in Missouri too. Wow. And then you ended up back in Canada, huh? Of all the U.S. states, you ended up back in Canada. One of you from Canada, by the way? I've never asked that question. Tony and Joni, are you guys originally from Canada? Is there room for a ride along in the Jeep, Tony? Oh, there you go.
He said, yes, Tim, but you just got to share a seat with Huck, which is right. Huck is a wonderful dog. So
he's a sweetheart.
Sharing a seat with him would be a joy.
Oh, it was really windy, Roy said, so we hopped from rest area to rest area.
Yeah,
Going
he's
through
told that story
Texas.
a few times. It was so
Yeah.
windy that,
Oh,
and
was
they
it?
were only allowed to stay overnight once in one rest area.
Oh, so they had to go from rest
So
area.
you have to move. You can't and the
Uh,
cops do check, I believe, and so they
oh,
would
just
tell you to move anyways. So they'd move to the next rest area and stop.
right.
And there's about, I don't know how many of them. There's a bunch of them.
Rivers, lakes, and Gulf of Mexico. Oh, you mean Gulf of Mexico, right? Not Gulf of America. In Canada for now, yes. Oh, you were both originally from Canada. Okay. Me and Huck get along just fine. There you go, Tim.
Huck is really easy to get along with.
You might have to have
so
pot of
is
Huck
Tony.
on.
So is Tony.
You might
for
have
that
to have
matter.
pot of Huck on you though, because he is so big. He probably takes up the whole back seat. So you might
He
have
is
to
a
have.
big guy.
You might have to have pot of him on you. He is a sweetheart though.
He is a big guy.
No, Gulf of Texas then. Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
Yes, everything's expensive, Steve.
He
Batteries
was just
sure
saying
are
that.
expensive.
He's like,
I
oh,
just
that's
said
going
to
to be an
her, well,
expensive battery.
there's 150 to a couple of hundred easy. I used to
Yeah.
buy the same thing for $60. And I remember when you could buy a battery for, I shouldn't say that because it's showing my age, but I can remember when you could buy a battery for probably around a $20 bill, you know, and a good one.
Eddie wants to know why I got to make it foreign, Sue. I just thought that was what it was called, Eddie. Could be my bad, not knowing what the heck I'm talking about. Phone is redlining. Gotta go. Plug it in. Bye.
Bye, and thanks for stopping
Tony and
by,
Joni,
guys.
nice to see you guys. And I'm so glad that
we
Joni's
really
feeling
appreciate
better.
it. Thank you.
You guys take good care now.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you guys are feeling better. Bye.
Devil dog, haha. Yeah. Does that mean that I was wrong on my love you guys too, Tony and Joni. You guys are awesome. It's the Gulf of Mexico, just messing with. Okay, see, I was right. Look at that. It wasn't the Gulf of America. Oh, that's why he put that. He didn't want to be. Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm a little slow sometimes, Eddie. I'm sure you've noticed that along the way. Shut up. I can hit you.
I better watch it.
That's right.
I'm gonna end up getting a wet willy from Sue.
No, no, because then you'd give me one back, and I certainly don't want that. Texans are different. They think they are American still.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
Good one, Tony. No more peanut butter cups for you, Martin.
It's too funny, I swear.
I got to make some sugar-free peanut butter cups for Eddie when we come, so we can have peanut butter cups too.
Good, you can make me a couple of
the regular kind. I haven't made them for you in ages. I used to make them all the time for the kids.
You used to, but then I got like sick of them because I ate them and ate them and ate them and ate them, and it's like.
I got fudge in the refrigerator. Anybody? By the way, anybody in camp want some fudge? He's not eating the rest of the fudge.
I think I'm going to eat the maple fudge.
You told me the other day you wasn't going to eat any of it.
I wasn't sure, but I thought about it. I think I'm going to eat the maple.
Oh, okay.
So you give away
the peanut butter one's up for grabs, guys. Yeah. So I made peanut butter fudge and maple walnut. Yeah, see, fudge. Leftover fudge that he's not eating. Come on, imagine that. So, all right, I'll bring some fudge over. He takes a minute to think about it. Yeah, right. Does he want to get whacked or not?
Yep. There was a frying pan. I get clunk right over the top of the head.
I did hit my brother once with a cast iron frying pan, and I got in trouble and I got grounded. I couldn't go out with him for the night because I hit my brother. I was kidding with him. I didn't even hit him hard, but he whined to my mother and I got in trouble. Maybe if he thinks about coming to the meetup, it might happen by then. Haha.
Yeah. And actually, here comes the wind again. It slowed down for a little while. Roy was white, but boy, things just.
That's Bob Wells over there? I just saw him over there, but Brian's getting interviewed by Bob Wells.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I saw Bob Wells.
So I guess I was standing right next to him yesterday. I didn't know who it was.
I saw Bob yesterday at the.
I want to interview him. So.
Well, then go over there and tell me.
If I had known if I had known that was him over there, I would have run over there and gotten in the middle of it. My ears are finally drying up a bit since we aren't doing as many lives.
It was one of my favorite things, I must say.
I know he did. I would
ask for it all the time.
He did. He always
instigated
Becky.
I would wait for Roy to become mischievous, and then I would remind Becky, hey Becky, it's time.
And he swore each time that her finger got wetter.
No. They used to do a daily live. They did it for 5, 6, 7 years, 5 years at least. They did a daily live, but they just decided it was time not to have to worry about the grind of a daily live. Now they're doing every Friday at 11 o'clock, and they do a Friday night. What do you want to call it, Sue? With 3 different people, what do you call it?
They call it the Friday Night Live.
Friday Night Live, but they call it something.
With
5 years, boy. Yeah, 5
with
years.
all right.
Under the Awning is no more, which is sad for us, but and I don't want to say
Good for them,
happy
right.
for them, but good for them, because they were ready and they did it for 5 years and they did it loyally, and it was fun. And so you can still see him every Friday. You still see him
Tony said, Eddie, I'm
Friday.
still up in the air on the meetup. It's up to the wife. Uh-oh. Nice. Brian's getting his interview. That's so cool. You're right, Tim. That is so cool. I'm happy for him. He's a good guy. He's a really interesting guy, too. I mean, he starts talking. It's like, I think I got an hour and a half on him. So it's a great interview. But now, oh, my God, I'm going to put my interview next to Bob Wells.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I can't even compete with that one.
That's not true. He does. You do just as good of ones as Bob Wells does.
And hello, Tom and Lori.
You ask questions better than he does, actually. Probably.
My.
I've watched a lot of his interviews.
Wow.
He does good ones. I'm not saying he doesn't. He does
Wow.
awesome ones. But I think yours is more down to earth.
Did you say hi to Tom and Lori?
I just saw him. Just noticed
They
him.
just
Hey,
snuck
Tom.
in.
Hey, Lori. How are you? Thanks for coming by.
5 years they did it. Yeah, January 15th starts our 6th year. Yep, 6 years that Roy and Becky's been out here doing this. Loving it. They're not sad at all that they've done it. I am doing a meetup this week. Not sure how long I will be there. It is on Plumosa Road. We do have Jeep runs planned. Oh, there we go. So you're going to be over on Plumosa Road this week. All right, well, let us know where you're going to be, so we'll come over and see you, Tony.
He
might not, for a year or so.
Yeah,
so I better get mine up there quick. Okay. I don't want no competition. Yeah. I had no clue, though, that
Sue just did one with the.
I saw him pull up too, and he called him over there, and I'm like, oh, I said, Brian's doing an interview over there, and the guy's got this, he's got a tripod, but his camera on top of the tripod. I'm like, oh, he's got a fancy setup over there. I had no clue who it was. I could just see him from the window, but now to find out it's Bob Wells. Wow.
Yeah. Sue just did a interview with the Nomadic Fanatic.
Eric,
the Nomadic Fanatic.
See, how did Tony know? Yeah. You're sitting here, and Tony popped it up.
Eric,
yeah, Nomadic Fanatic. That was a fun one, and his girlfriend Diana, very nice girl. So that was
Susie actually, didn't get nervous. I would have been nervous doing somebody as big as him.
It's just a conversation.
It's just normal for Sue just to ask questions and have conversations with people.
It's just a conversation.
The cashier lady, the lady at the laundromat, the lady in the parking lot, the lady here, the lady there.
No comments, Melanie. Waiting for her to comment. She'll be like, yeah.
But that's God bless her. I mean, I like people, but I don't thrive on people. Susie does.
I just like to talk, I guess. Uh-oh, you hit something.
That's okay.
You put a box on my face.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, we want to thank Tom and Lori for coming by.
Thank you, Tim.
We'll be getting together very soon.
Yep, she likes to talk. I was waiting for something like that.
Yep.
Yep, Mom likes to talk.
Sue does a good job on interviews, and I've said that since the first one I ever saw her do back in Michigan. Oh my God, she has a knack for it.
Thank you, Tony.
She's an expert question asker.
Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Roy and Becky. It's better than Bob any day. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's amazing. Wow.
Comparable at least, if not better.
Wow. That's wicked impressive.
That's why
Thank you, guys.
I wouldn't feel like, you're any
Thank you, guys.
different.
That's awesome. Wow.
You
guys are sweet.
The RTR was going on, and we went by it to go to the dog park. There must have been
a lot of people there.
Hundreds of vans there.
Yeah,
a lot of people. When we went by, they had a big area set up like a lawn, and they were having interviews and not interviews, seminars and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot going on. So. Anita Deckard, hello. Just joined us. Well, thank you so much. Where are you from?
Anita Deckard, another one that we need somebody to write that name down, please, because
I can put it on my phone.
Oh, there you go. Anita Deckard. Make sure you check
her out, guys. So the interview started because he said I talk a lot and I could do a good interview, and so he kind of pushed me into it. I have to say, because I was like, what? I don't know what to say.
Sue, believe it or not, I mean, in ways is shy. So for her to just walk up and interview, like even now, she won't like go after it. She'll wait till it kind of happens. Like if it was me, I'd be like, "Oh, you want to do?" But no, she just kind of relaxes, and it's natural. She's just natural.
So that's how it started, guys, because he kind of gave me a push.
Yeah, and then,
Pushed me all the way,
like
actually, but that's okay.
like Tim said, it has to do with your power of making people feel at home. She's the YouTube version of Barbara Wawa, right? Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters could ask anybody anything and get away with it because she made people feel comfortable, and that's what she does. She makes people feel comfortable.
Oh, Anita's from Casa Grande, and that is here in Arizona, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
Like Roy said, the RTR is, for the rookies because you learn a lot, okay? You learn a lot, like how to get water and groceries and jobs and but like the people who've been doing it for a while don't really kind of go because it's such a big crowd. It started out just being a few people, right? So, I mean, a few years ago, now it's just become, they have to have they actually take the city park over. It's completely taken over by the RTR. That's because it got so big for out here that they said, hey, you can't do this here. You just can't.
Linda said I have natural curiosity, which is very true. I'm like curious as a cat. And then G said, I got you a door in. Yes, G, I have to thank G very much because G to get me in the door with Eric. I said, G, I want to do an interview with Eric. And he's like, I don't know. And he went and asked and they said yes. So thank you to G for sure.
Of course, everybody likes George. So
Miss Melanie says natural curiosity for sure.
She has a natural curious state. If she was a cat, she would have used all 9 lives.
What was it recently? It was something I was so curious about.
And I looked at her and I can't remember, but I'm like,
I can't remember what it was.
I'm not that curious about it, so I didn't even think about it.
I'm like, I'm curious. I want to know.
I don't know what it was, but you do get curious.
3 green hearts, thank you. Make them yellow hearts because it's my favorite color, G.
Yeah, right.
3 yellow hearts, but I owe you green ones because I know that's your favorite color. So G is a good guy. He's always willing to help.
So this coming Saturday, I've been going to the races around here with the guys, but I haven't yet gone with Sue. Sue saw a couple of race cars in the parade yesterday that we went to. We went to the hydraulic parade, and they had a race truck and a street stock. So she went, I can't wait to go to the races. And so anyway, she's going to go. Me, Sue, and the puppies with their new carriage, we're going to go up to Speedway 95 up in Lake Havasu on Saturday. So I'm very excited about that.
And I just wanted to mention
there is an open seat here, so it's a toss up for if any of my buddies want to take that open seat. Sue's willing to sit in the back with the puppies. So, but we are taking the puppies.
Stone Wolf hates green and his wife hates brown.
So I'm very excited, and I think Sue is now after seeing the race cars.
I am excited. Yeah.
So we went to see the world's shortest parade. We're not making fun of it.
No, it was cool.
Trust me, but it was the world's shortest parade. The High Jolly Parade here in Quartzsite, which is, I guess, is an annual thing for quite a while, and it ends at the Lollapalooza Camel Festival on the corner of Moon Mountain Avenue and West Main Street, and it marches down. And we went and saw it. And it had 3 motorcycles, it had a hot rod, it had a marching group of veterans, it had 2 stock cars, it had a bunch of camels, a horse, and 2 police cars.
Roy and Becky put their
and it was over.
Roy and Becky put their video up this morning. It was 9 minutes and I'm not sure how many seconds, but it was 9 minutes long, basically.
Yeah, and Roy's got the
it was quick, but it was cool.
Yeah, go over and check it out. Roy and Becky's Travels put up a video on it.
Yeah, it was
very cool, very, very, very cool video. He just put it up yesterday or last night, I think, or whatever.
KG, now you're up, G. Tim wants you to get a signed Nomadic Fanatic hat for his son. He'd owe you one big. So, and I got 3 yellow hearts. Thank you, G.
There you go.
The camels were cute. They were very cute. It was a really cool. The horse was the best. Yeah, it must have been too young to ride him because he just kept walking him.
He kept doing circles. If you notice though, every once in a while he would take the camels and do a circle, and then the horse would do a circle.
Oh, I didn't see him do the circle.
I don't know if they were trained to do that somehow or whatever. Yeah. Maybe it keeps them focused. It gets they might get bored going straight. I don't know. I think the horse, the horse tends to want to get in trouble, so they make him go into a circle, so it keeps him occupied. But I didn't see them do that with the camels. Keeps them focused, yeah. But the camels, excuse me, the camels and the horse went by us going, to the end of the parade, and the puppies went crazy, and it was like, stop it.
and then they went back by us the other way, and they were so good they didn't make a sound.
Nothing. Nothing.
They hadn't seen camels before. They were a little surprised at the camels, I think.
The thing is
He showed us his good side. He did. He kept turning to show the good side. You got a really good picture of a good video of the horse for sure.
Oh, see, now Tim was at the odds to yard this morning. Tim,
Hello, Tim.
We were just talking about that. There was a lot of vans there. Do you have any idea how many vans there were there? There was a lot of vans. We went by. We were at the dog park. I don't know if you know where the dog park is, Tim. It's right next door.
Right, yeah.
We were at the dog park.
We didn't see you there, though. We would have come said hi if we had seen you
there. Buddies, Gracie and Spike. They're in the back sleeping now. That's why we did it, because they really needed it. They just, a few thousand, yeah.
Yeah, I bet. I don't know if you guys can hear the puppies snoring, but there's a little snore coming from back there.
Yeah, it's a very, very big thing. It started to be this humble thing a few years back, I guess, with Bob Wells and his YouTube channel and stuff, but it's just grown and grown into this. Like I said, it takes the whole city park over now. The whole city park, basically. The only thing that wasn't involved in it was the dog park part.
Right. So I'm thinking about asking Dee. Dee, I don't know if you're listening today, but I was thinking about asking Dee if she could get me an interview with Bob Wells. I would love to interview him. Hello, Cindy. How are you? You're never late. Always better. That's my favorite saying. Better late than never, because I'm always late.
Susie lives late.
That's my saying for sure.
I live 5 minutes early. Sue lives about 5 to 10 minutes late.
And my kids take after him and not me.
Hilarious.
I wonder why.
It's so funny. I swear, it's hilarious.
My kids are never late. I can't tell you.
There's been quite a few weddings that we've been invited to, and we'll crash.
Only once we crashed late.
We crash late. We'll crash through the back doors of the church when it's already closed. Maybe the wedding's not already started, but we'll crash through just before. It's amazing.
The last one we went to was just a friend's, and the bride's standing there. She goes, "Go ahead, you can go down the aisle." The bridesmaids are already going down the aisle, and now she wants us like, "No, you can go first. Go ahead. We'll go after you."
That's how late.
Like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I am late. Yes. Just ask Bob.
It doesn't bother her either. It really doesn't.
I had to get to meet him first, Tony, before I can ask him. I never met the guy, so
no, you
could have. I just walk up to him.
Aren't you Bob Wells?
Well, I would have had to know who he was.
I have a YouTube channel.
I've seen him, but I thought he was an older guy. That looks like a young guy that's over there interviewing Brian.
Well, if he doesn't have long gray hair, it's not Bob Wells.
Didn't look like he had long brown. But that's who G must know who he's talking about. So
yeah,
we know G knows who he's talking about. G's a smart guy. Yeah, I definitely want to do one with him. I definitely want to do it. And Bob, I mentioned earlier when Bob said he saw the video about you cutting the puppy's nails and everything. He said he went and cut the puppy's nails after he was done watching it.
Yeah, it's not too bad to do.
Hopefully it was easy for you, Bob.
Yep. The only thing is you got to make sure you can see the pink before you cut it. That's all.
Eddie says, I have long gray hair and I am not Bob Wells.
See, Bob has a film crew.
Oh, you've gotten gray since the last time I saw you, Eddie. Last time I saw you, I thought you had dark hair. There was a little bit of gray in there, but
Bob has a film crew.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's big. He's big.
He has a film crew?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I ought to make you my film crew.
Yeah.
Okay, my film crew's coming along.
Yeah.
That means you.
You
carry the camera.
The film crew's back with the puppies while the Barbara Wawa is doing her thing over there. And if you're old enough to know who Barbara Wawa really is, then you're probably above, I would say, at least 50 years old.
At least.
Ronnie might know who Barbara Wawa is, so probably 40.
I think the kids are, because she was on.
Yeah, so like 40
They used to make fun of her on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, so none of these millennials know who Barbara Wawa is.
Right. Miss Melanie, you know who she is, right? Oh my gosh.
Barbara Wawa.
He has gray hair, but he's not Bob Wells. Bob has a film crew. Oh my God. Gary said that it's gray. Oh, Gary's picking on Devil Dog. So these two pick on each other constantly. There's Belt Loop. Hello.
Yeah, and I got video that they love each other.
Yep. We were just talking about you, Belt Loop. It's funny how you guys, when we start talking about you guys, pop up. Oh, August West knows who Wawa is.
Yeah, see, Melanie knows. So anybody under, like, say, probably 40, 35 doesn't know who Barbara Walters is, you know? Right, Sue?
By crew, I mean a guy with a tripod.
Yeah, right. Of course. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I mean, these cameras today, you know, you don't
you don't
need a whole crew. You don't need lighting. You don't need a lot of stuff.
If you know him, Tim, I want to do an interview with him. So anybody who knows him, get me an in if you guys will.
J&N Travels, John and Nancy. Hello.
Hi, guys.
How are you guys? Just got to Florida. Yay. I'm so happy for you. It's been a cold winter up there, right? Up in New Hampshire, where you guys are from.
Miss Melanie says she was still on TV when she was growing up.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
All right, so anybody
below
under
like
46.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Right.
Yeah, and Melanie still knew it at 46. She was still on TV. So he knows we were just talking about him.
Not liking the cold, Cindy says. You know what, Cindy? The whole country's cold right now. Even here in the desert, we had one night 31 degrees. Okay, it was nippy.
Devil says every time he mentions his name, he shows up. He's got to stop mentioning him.
Nudge.
Hi, Naj. How are you? Naj is always on Steve's lives and on Roy and Becky's. Thank you so much for joining us. He always says hi. He always says hi to me whenever I go in there. So nice. Maybe we'll get to meet you one of these days.
Very cold in New Hampshire, right? It's very cold in Massachusetts even. They've had multiple nights. They had a whole week. It didn't go over freezing there in southern Mass. That's a long time for us in southern Massachusetts.
John and Nancy know who Wawa is.
Yeah.
Gary says you can't think of anything but me, Eddie. I'm in your head. I don't even know if I want to see the response to that one.
Tim says my ears were itching
during his nap. But yeah, because we were talking about you.
We always talk about you, Tim. We always talk about you in a good way, though. I can tell you that. We actually got to see Tim yesterday. Yay! I turned around, there was Tim. You know.
I know, we were so surprised.
I love that guy. You never know where he's going to show up, and he always shows up with a smile, and he's friendly, and he's just a wonderful guy.
Linda said someone mentioned Baba's 75th birthday.
Whoa!
Is she 75 or is she older than that? Still out there kicking it too. Awesome.
Well, if she just did a 75th birthday, she must be 75.
Yeah. I would have thought she was older.
I would have thought she was way older than us, but I evidently not.
I have an apartment in your head, Eddie. I knew there was going to be a good comeback to that one. Oh, my gosh. All right. The reason why I was mentioning your name once again, Gary, is I'm hoping that you're going to come in March. So plan it. We'll figure out what the date is, and you can take the weekend off and come visit us so we can get the puppies together. I think that's a really important thing. The puppies see each other, don't you?
Yeah.
I think so.
She thinks so.
I
think it'll be fun to watch, but I'm not sure
curiosity
if they think it's important, but we think it's important.
My curiosity is killing me. I want to know if they'll love each
other.
Curiosity.
If she was a cat,
killing me.
If she was a cat, her curiosity would have killed her a long time ago because she's loaded with it.
John and Nancy, we're very cold in New Hampshire. I'm sure you were.
Oh, yeah.
In shorts now down there in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Although you mustn't be in a different part than Bob. Bob was saying that it's been very cold in Florida.
Well, yeah, he's up in the Orlando area. So you go down where they are, probably down in the tropics.
Yeah, they're probably down warmer area.
Yeah.
That's cold for you, Merton. Yep, that's cold for him for sure.
It's all cold for me. Anything below 60 degrees.
No, you are not, Gary, in his head.
The coldest Bob can ever remember in Florida was 27.
27, wow. The puppies are great. They're in the back seat sleeping, Gary.
Yeah, they just got back from the dog park.
Yeah, we took them to the dog park today for a little bit of fun.
Last week we Roy and Becky are nice enough to let us use their tent, and then we want to hang out with them for a little while. Last week we had to leave quick to take the dogs to the dog park, so we made sure we did it beforehand today.
So we can go and hang out.
And that way
for a while.
they're nice and quiet, too. They're actually back there sleeping, bum to bum.
Roy says Mobang rocks, and that is so true.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. It's that simple. They don't come any better. He's what they call salt of the earth, right? And that's supposed to be a good thing.
That's right. So Diane says, Tim, we got a new Vietnamese restaurant. Yum. Po for dinner. Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
No, Gary, you are fixing to not have a bed in my house. I would love to, but I can't leave work then. I'm already taken off for the meetup. Oh, come on. You've been there a long time. You must have more than just one weekend off time-wise. So come on. I might make them bunk beds for you and Tammy and make you take the top one.
I'd like to see your old butt crawl up the stairs to the top bank. That he says. Oh, Naj is in South Florida.
You can't take. You had 2,100 hours of PTO and you can't take it. Well, tell them something. Say it's a very important thing that you got to go see. What?
Nodge's in
Oh,
South Florida right now,
oh, South
so
Florida.
you know it's warm there.
Oh, now you understand Eddie's comment? Okay. Doreen, hello,
Hey,
Doreen.
Doreen. Doreen from Camping Therapies here.
Doreen's
Welcome.
mom's been in the hospital, and thankfully she's home, hanging in, but getting old, unfortunately.
One of our
He's
nice,
not
one of our
good
good
at devil
friends.
dogging.
Doreen is one of our good friends.
Gary, you are a moron. Oh, you guys are too funny. Everyone hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Doreen, for reminding everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Eddie won't be in my bed. Go ahead. Here's your comment. No comment. Look at that, guys. No comment.
I have video for sale, you guys.
Maybe I should start a travel channel. There you go.
Yeah, I have a video for sale. You guys, anybody wants to buy it, and I don't have any copies.
He had him in 3 lives plus watching the football game. Oh my gosh. Good that you guys can multitask. That's not my strong suit. Melanie's very good at multitasking. I am, however, not good at multitasking at all. And he's not only a moron, but a woohoo as well. You two are too funny. Oh my gosh. Here in South Jersey, people are wild about the Eagles football. Game is going on now. I could care less. Yeah, right?
I don't care too much for football myself. I don't really, not that I don't care too much. I don't care at all either, to be honest with you.
I'm dying. So Tony's just started cutting rocks for his wife because she's making rings and pendants out of silver. So I can't wait to see that. So if you guys, is your wife over with you? Is she coming over to Quartzsite with you, Tony?
No.
She's not?
Oh, Quartzsite, yeah.
She is.
I think. I'm not, I shouldn't say yeah. I think.
I hope so. So if we come over, I want to see what she's making.
Yeah. But she's not going to Ironwood, according to Tony.
Devil dog, you know me and Gary was in bed together last year. Yep, we got video on it for sure.
Oh God, let's this is a clean channel. Let's just.
Gary can't multitask. Only because you jumped in bed with me.
All right.
It was very fun, guys. It was all in fun, by the way.
Yes, it was all in fun. It was just hilarious. But I do have it on video, and it was hilarious. I think I do. I'm not sure.
We definitely have it on video.
Have it anymore,
yeah, we do. I'm sure you saved it.
Not necessarily.
Why are we in the car today? Because it's very windy here, Doreen.
It's so windy that we couldn't do it in Roy Becky's tent. We couldn't do it outside. If we did it in Finicky Fanny, we would probably lose service because of the wind.
So.
And we needed to use Roy and Becky Starlink, which they're kind enough to let us use it.
They are very sweet.
For the winter, very sweet. And so we're outside their abode, their tent, and hooked up to their Starlink from our Corolla, so we can be out of the wind. The wind's died down quite a bit, though.
I got a huge streak across my face right now, though.
You do?
I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know either. Probably right here.
Oh, there you go. Okay, hold your hand up there for the rest of the.
I don't think so.
Yeah, just unplug that a little bit. There you go. That up a little bit.
That's better. It's in your eyes.
I'm tempted to sue you about that, Eddie. Just a thought at the moment.
I got a video for sale. We can just end the whole conversation. Then you guys can do it what you want. I'm kidding.
Oh, so she's not coming on this trip. Oh, okay. Oh. So I won't be able to see her pretty rings and stuff. So we'll have to come out and see him.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to go down and spend some time with him, and we will go down and spend some time with him, and we can see what's going on. Because we'd like to see the other dogs and his wife too.
Oh, Doreen wants to know. She grew up 20 minutes south of Philly. Doesn't watch sports, but who's winning? She wants to know. So that's for you, Cindy.
Roy and Becky could care less about any sport other than auto racing and hockey. I get that. Yeah, that's kind of. I don't care much for hockey, but I do love auto racing. Not necessarily the TV kind, but the local short track stuff I love.
Devil Dog says, I am straight, Eddie. I wish you'd quit flirting with me. It was all in fun to mess with Gary. It was all in fun for sure.
It was fun. That whole meet was fun.
We had
everything about it was fun. The whole week, 2 weeks, whatever we spent with Eddie and Jamie and the dogs and Andrew and it was just a blast. Can't wait to do it again.
Those two are hilarious. You're right, Diane. You never know what they're going to come out with. I will do videos showing them. She will be selling them under my Stone Wolf title. Oh, awesome. Very cool. So I get to see him one way or the other.
4 inches of snow Doreen got in western North
That's a
Carolina.
lot of snow for them.
Right?
Just like it's a lot of snow for Carol to get. I mean, they don't normally get snow like that in North
Not
Carolina.
normally.
That's their second snowstorm already.
Yeah.
So New England's not getting much. Well, actually, New England's gotten that. That's the first snowstorm of the year, I believe, right, Mel? I don't think they've gotten snow before that.
I think they did. The golf course got 3 or 4 inches of snow about 3 weeks ago, according to Eddie.
Can I adjust this? Yeah, I know we're trying to adjust it. It's right in my eyes, but we got the puppy's pillow. It kind of does it. There you go. Hold your hand there.
Of course, the sun's moved since we started the live. I kind of
0 to 10, Philly is winning. According
down
to
to
Eddie.
25 degrees, went from 28 to 25 in New England, just while we've been talking.
Yeah, no ice down there in Texas. Yeah, hockey's definitely not your kind of area.
K. Gore robbed. Racing is not as fun as it used to be. Rubbing was racing was a lot more fun. Rubbing is still racing at short tracks, I must say, because you kind of have to.
Put your hand back up.
Especially up at Lake Havasu. It's a tight speedway, so they rub benders a lot, and it's a lot of fun. 6 inches plus in Pennington Gap, Virginia. 6 inches plus.
Eddie said he stopped watching racing when Smoke quit racing, which is I can't think Tony Stewart, right?
Yeah,
there we go.
6 inches plus in Pennington Gap, Virginia. So
every 4 years, Belt Loop gets it over in Alabama. That's crazy. Down to 25 degrees there. Ooh, I got robbed. What? What do you mean you got robbed? Put your hand back up. I can't read.
I can't hold my hand up there, so it hurts so I can't help it.
Okay, let's pull that up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, sorry guys, just adjusting the sun there.
Did you see that? 6 inches of snow in Virginia.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at Carol. What do you mean you got robbed?
I think
Kay got robbed.
It's got to be a typing error.
Racing is not as fun as it used to be. Rubbing racing was a lot more fun. Yes, definitely rubbing and racing.
YouTube Police is here.
Oh, that's Gary.
So that's right.
We got two Garys.
That's his other channel. I forgot.
He still likes dirt racing.
I like dirt racing. I like asphalt.
Oh, definitely
racing.
Short track racing is the way to go.
I like asphalt racing better, but I like dirt racing also. Me and Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona are going to go to Central Arizona Speedway, which is a dirt track, a clay track. And so I'm really, really, really looking forward to that.
Diane wants to share her 17 inches of snow with anyone who doesn't want some.
We've gone from 28 to 25 to Melanie's already. So that means it's after done to the teams tonight there.
Foster's. So Doreen has the sun come right through her stained glass windows, which I imagine looks beautiful, but she has to get out of her chair. Oh, of snow. Okay. How do you adjust the sun? Make him hold his hand up. Until he tells me his hand's too tight, he can't keep doing it. He'd be a good assistant, wouldn't he? Snow is still a bad word, right? You keep that cold, wet, white stuff. I know. We all agree on that one, Naj, for sure.
Cindy wants to know, Bob, how is Sue? How is Sue, Bob? You can kind of wondering that.
She wants 2 feet of snow, Carol. Come on. You're crazy, lady.
Sue's good. She's right here. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue. Odd not to have Sue on our live for sure.
Yep. We'll be heading over to Ironwood here, in about 2 weeks or something? What's the date today? Today is the 12th.
Today's the 12th, so yeah, a couple weeks.
About 2 weeks we'll be heading over to Ironwood. The Ironwood meet over in Ironwood National Monument.
Yep, they'll be here before we know it.
Very, very, very looking forward to it.
Sleet storm in 2022, not due to any more for a couple of years. Oh yeah, a sleet storm. That's not good. Sleet storms.
Steve is clapping, and I assume it's because we're going to Central Arizona Speedway because he likes racing damn near as much as I do, if not
They went
more.
Together, and I think it reignited his racing
because
bug.
he grew up watching short track racing.
Oh, Doreen loves the snow. Nice.
Well, yeah, Tony.
As long as you can stay home, Doreen, I agree. You can stay home, don't have to go out in it. Can look out and say, oh, yeah, that's pretty, but I don't have to go out. That's always a good thing.
Tony wants to join our lives one of these weeks. Okay.
Oh, awesome. We'd love
While
that.
you're here, we'll make sure that happens. Yes, sir.
That would be awesome.
Absolutely, it would be a blast. Really would. All right, guys. Well, we have 1 minute. Well, actually, we are over. We spent our hour. We thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate it. And looks like we'll be doing it next week, right from Roy and Becky's
Oh, there's
again.
Sue. Hi, Sue. Sue just popped in.
We will continue our winter series sponsored by Roy and Becky's Travels starting next week again, and for the rest of the winter. And so that's where we're at. Sue, hi. Sorry you got here
Hi,
late.
Sue. No, she's been listening. She's just been
Okay, love you
just getting in from
and glad to
visiting. Yeah.
hear you're okay. And
Glad
we're
you had a
gonna be
great visit
seeing you
too.
guys soon too.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
get
heading
to
to you right after Devil Dog. So,
Yep.
anyways, guys, we will see you all after
August, thank you
next
for
week.
joining us.
Thank you, August. Thank you, all everybody that was here.
Naj,
we
all our new friends that came to visit
totally
today.
appreciate it. We really, really, really do.
We hope you all have a wonderful week.
Okay.
Stay safe. God bless. Take good care. The puppies are still sleeping, so all is well. Bye, guys.